Hi, this is Michael Windsor from Dallas, Texas, and I want to share with you a um, some insights I gained from a video that I've posted on my Facebook page, J. Michael Windsor. That's my business fan page. I also have a personal fan page. I may post it on that. And I'm definitely going to post it on YouTube. And the video was by Miranda, who is my coach, lives in South Africa. And it was really good because she was talking about um, within the context of network marketing um, about having a code of honor. And of course, she spelled honor the English way, Honour, in which is the way I spell it too, having lived in England. Um, and she says it what what does that mean to a person? And what a code of honor means to a person, it defines who we are. If we do not have a code of honor, people would not want to stay around us for very long. And I want to talk to you about that, but first I want to talk to you a little bit about where I think I got my code of honor and my sense of honesty and so forth. And that's from my parents. My father worked for the federal government for General Services Administration, and he was dealing with disposing of excess government property after World War II. And he did this by closed bids, usually in U.S. News and World Report, and they had to use an advertising agency for that. And one Christmas Eve, a courier came to the door with a smoked turkey, and from the advertising agency, which is what that's what advertising agencies do. They give gifts to people that use their business. But my father knew enough about government regulations to say no, and he had to send it away. It's a shame some current members of government don't do the same thing. But anyway, um, he was really very honest, and so was my mother too. I mean, they both of them were just incredibly honest and truthful. Now, so that's where I got it, I think, and I know I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable. I don't want to, especially in the area of network marketing. I don't want to cheat anybody. I don't want to scam anybody. I've been scammed myself, and it's not nice. In fact, lost a lot of money early on. I was very stupid. But anyway, there you are. Like I said, a code of honor is what defines us. It defines who we are. And what's in that code of honor could be honesty, could be fairness, integrity, respect, standing up for what is right. Because actually, a code of honor is not just a passive thing, but it is an active thing. And I think one of the things that I find important is to stand up for what is right. If a bully is doing something to someone else, we need to step in and stop them. Um, I won't go into great detail, but I think in our modern political situation, that we got some people that will not stand up to a bully. Um, Standing up for what is right. We know what's right. It's not that hard to figure out what's right. Um, and again, there are some differences. People have ideas about what's different. I mean, I'm gay, and some people would say that's not right, but that's who I am. I have no control over that. And always asking about ourselves, what do we stand for, and what would we not be willing to compromise on? And that's very important, I think, within the context of network marketing, because we are dealing with money. We're dealing with people, who want to trust us, and I hope that you can trust me, because I'm not going to do anything that's going to hurt or make a problem. And I just think it's something that as I'm building a team, I want the members of my team to also have a code of honor. Like one of the things that Miranda talked about was the fact that when we can say, well, we don't need a code of honor. Well, if you don't have some rules, just think of a society in general. What if we said we don't need rules, we don't need law? Um, and we just did whatever we wanted to do, well, it'd be chaos after a while. We do need rules. We do need laws, and it's important to obey those laws and obey those rules. And so I would hope that when I build my team up, and I hope maybe you will become a member of my team, that we need to understand what our basic rules are. And she gave the example of having a I don't have it. Just, I'm going to pause this just for a second. Well, no, I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm going to pause it just for a second. Okay, I'm back. She said, imagine that you have something very valuable that you want to preserve and pass on to other people, and you need to have a container for that thing that you're going to pass on to other people. So she had a plastic bag, sort of like this, and she said, that's fine. You can put something in a plastic bag, but what if it's hot water? What if it's hot water? If you put hot water in this little bag, which might hold a cookie or hold something like that, it would burst and it would go all over the place and we get burned. And that would not be good. If we're going to save something that's valuable, we need something like a cup. This black dog, I used to have a black lab. A cup is much better for holding hot water than a plastic bag is. And so she talks about our code of honor, our honesty, and the things that we do to help other people. I'm going to have to pause just a second. Sorry, I've got some sourdough bread in the oven. Oops, resume. There we go. No, I have some sourdough bread in the oven. I had to take the lid off. So when you think about, say we have some wonderful ideas for whatever program we're involved in, and we want to share that. Well, if we're sharing it in a flimsy plastic bag, it's not going to last, and it's probably going to get spoiled in some way. We need to put in something that will hold it. And that's what the code of honor is. We've got to have a sense of integrity about what we do. And this is very important, I think. We have too many people that are in this business that we're in terms of network marketing, who would just as soon cheat and steal and take our money. I've been cheated several times by people, and it's not nice, and it's been significant, and it really is. I'm still dealing with the after effects of that. So anyway, think about that. Consider the fact that we have to have our own code of honor, our own sense of trustworthiness, honesty, fairness, integrity, respect, standing up for what's right. And then we also need to pass that on to anybody else that we're working with. And one of the things that we really need to avoid in anything we're in, be it in business, in church, in one of these, and maybe in our own network marketing, is gossip. We don't want to have gossip. Gossip will destroy any organization it arises in. I know that because I'm a retired Episcopal priest. I had churches, and when people would start gossiping in church, it was just awful, and it was not good. It hurts people. It's just not a good thing. So think about that. Think about what your own code of honor is. Are you honest? I want to just tell you, it's not really funny. It's kind of sad, really. I had a friend in seminary who was getting married, and I don't know if I was still in seminary or no. I guess it was after, because I went to his house. This was in England, and he was getting married, and he was showing me around the house, and there was this box room. The English have a lot of often have a room in the house. It's called a box room. It's really tiny. It's quite often used for storage, even though it has a window. Almost too small for a bed. And there were all these just stacks and stacks and stacks of wrapped toilet paper. rolls of toilet paper. And I said, "What's all this?" And he said, "Well, his fiance, I can't remember her name, has been bringing toilet paper home from work every day. She was stealing toilet paper from her place of work and was bringing it home so they wouldn't have to buy toilet paper for a while." And I remember thinking, I wasn't willing to stand up to that. I think it must have shown on my face. Um, but I thought, how horrible! This is so dishonest. It's like deciding you're going to take home a ream of paper from work, or that's 'cause paper's not cheap, and toilet paper's not cheap either. And I just thought that that's dishonesty, and that's not something we want to do. So think about what your own code of honor is. Think about what you want to do, what you don't want to do with your network marketing business. If you have any questions, give me a call. You can call me at 214-207-0543, or you can email me at winsorknots, WINSORKNOTS, @gmail.com. If you have any questions about what I've said today, or what I about this whole thing I'm involved in. So take care of yourself. It's hot here in Dallas. It's very hot here in Dallas. It always is. I grew up without air conditioning, and that was not good. I remember sleepless nights and just there. But thank goodness we have air conditioning. And just take care of yourself. And let me have, if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you very much. Again, it's Michael Windsor in Dallas, Texas. Bye-bye.